I would just like to start this off by saying that this is extremely intimidating, staring into a camera. Like, I'm used to talking to people, but not like this. I kind of feel really weird and psychotic, like sitting in my room alone talking to myself, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. So YouTube has been one of my interests for a while, but for one, I literally have no idea how to edit, and two, I didn't really have anything to record it on, and then my sister got a camera for Christmas, and it's a pretty good one, and she was gracious enough to let me use it for this, so I finally had some decent equipment to work with. I don't know how this editing process is going to work, but I'm going to make it happen and figure out something because I'm really interested in kind of seeing where this goes. I feel like there's not that many people on YouTube who talk about things like happiness and confidence and how to be a better person. There's a lot of lifestyle type videos with like beauty and makeup and hair and fitness and health and all that stuff. But a main focus that I really want to hone in on is mental health. And I feel like there's not that many channels like that on YouTube. So I felt like there was this open spot for me to come in. And I also want to say I put this on Instagram as a poll to see if people were actually interested, and to my surprise, there were quite a few of you who wanted me to do this, which makes me really happy because it's definitely something that I feel like I could pursue, or at least use to help others. Okay, I'm back again. My sister just came home and decided to buy a fish without my parents knowing, so I had to go take care of that. Anyhow, I know there was some people who were like, no, don't do a YouTube channel, that's dumb. And a few years ago, I probably would have agreed with that, or if somebody from my school tried to become a YouTuber and start it, I would have been like, who does she think she is, or who does he think he is, like, trying to become famous on YouTube. But I kind of realized how judgmental that sounded, and honestly, like, if people want to do it, let them do it. Like, who cares? It doesn't affect you. I'm not here to get famous or become this giant YouTuber. I'm just here to kind of use it as an outlet to voice my concerns, opinions, advice, whatever it may be. And my main goal really is to just help other people, give them a sense of importance, boost up their confidence, and that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be all about confidence, and I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks on how I've gained confidence and my process and journey through things like high school and just being a teenager in general, and how I've kind of learned how to be a confident individual among others. So with that, let's get into the video. So with confidence, the first thing that I wrote down on my list to talk about was self-love. I think this is the base for being a confident person. If you don't love yourself, you're going to be upset. You're going to be negative all the time. You're going to feel insecure. You're not going to feel your best, and we don't want that. It happens to everybody. I'm not saying I don't have days where I feel like crap, because I do, and everybody does. But there's ways to go about it to make sure you don't always feel like that. And if you don't love yourself, you can't love others. You can't branch out and be the person who you want to be if you're still stuck on yourself or your appearance or how you act and respond to things. Like, you need to be confident in yourself so that you can project that to the world. And try to love yourself, because if you're trying to, eventually you will. Let's say you give somebody a compliment. They take that, it makes them feel good about themselves, and now you feel good about yourself because you just put out positivity in the world, and what you put out is going to reflect back onto you. So if you make somebody else's day, it's going to make your day too, whether you realize it or not, and I think that's really cool. Make it till you make it, don't be fake, but kind of boost yourself, get out of your comfort zone. Don't go with the flow. What I mean by this: people have opinions, you're allowed to have your own. And you don't have to be the big bad wolf that people are afraid of. You don't have to be intimidating. I know that's a flaw of mine. People see me as being super intimidating and hard to approach, and that's the last thing I would want anybody to feel like towards me. But it happens, and that just happens from sticking up for yourself. Not everybody's going to like you, and once you accept that, it's going to be so much easier to realize that you're allowed to be your own individual. You don't have to go with the flow. You don't have to fit in with the in crowd. If you find a way to separate yourself, give yourself me time, cherish the time where you can just reflect on yourself, love yourself, and feel comfortable enough to be your own person without other people. When you're relying on other people, it's not healthy for you, because there will be moments where you will be alone, and you need to learn how to cope with that so that in settings where you will be put to the test, you can handle it properly. Another tip that I have is cutting out the negativity. This one's difficult. This one people dwell on, they don't know how to handle, and it's just all around a hard thing to grasp and do. You get connections to people or places or things and memories, and it's hard to just get rid of all of that. But there is a way, and I guarantee you that if you do this, it will change your life. Cut out the negative people. Cut out the people that tear you down. Cut out the people that talk crap about you behind your back. Usually we're so in our own heads and we're dwelling on things, and it kind of turns into that snowball effect where it's like one little problem, or even if it's a big problem, it can spiral out of control if you're not careful. So I think it's really important to just get rid of all of that. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on the positive aspects in your life. You can be the best version of yourself, but you can't if there's roadblocks and things preventing you from doing that. So cut it out. Get rid of it. It will change your life, I promise. My camera just died, and it's now darker outside, so the lighting's different, but it's okay. All good. So those are my tips and tricks. I hope you learned something from this, or at least enjoyed this video. I don't know. You should give this video a thumbs up, not for the content, I could care less, but the fact that I made my bed. If you have a suggestion for a video that you want me to make or anything like that, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Oh wow, I'm starting to sound like a YouTuber, I'm sorry. And yeah, click the subscribe button so that you're notified when I post next. Hopefully I'll get some of my friends in here and I can collab with some people. That would be awesome. Because I know there's a lot of people out there who are like me, who totally want to do this but don't really know where to start, and I'll just collect everybody and we can take over YouTube together. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video hopefully. Bye!